Cody, Rocky was just saying that he'd almost rather be playing this week, other than the fact that some guys are going to get healthy or healthier. How about you guys? Would you guys rather be playing this week?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to mind of a bye week after you've won a game is in 2012 when we had a bye week after 11 games. So we got on a big roll, and then we had a bye week, and it was almost just like might as well just play this week because we ended up starting pretty slow in the last game that year. It was like, it was a lot rougher than it probably would have been if we played the week before. So like, there's goods and bads to it. So I'm pretty indifferent about the bye week.
Yeah. How about you, Darrell?
Yeah, just go off of what Cody said. It's just like once you get on the road, you just want to keep going, just have the momentum going. So I'm kind of indifferent to it too.
Do you guys feel like you're on a roll, Lloyd? Does it feel like there's some momentum going here?
Yeah, there's always momentum when you get a win streak going. So now that we got 2 under our belt, it's momentum in that aspect, yeah.
Lloyd, what does it mean to have Ezel back on the practice field this week? Not contact, but still just have the presence.
It makes our job a lot easier. You know, he'll be more of an impact, and he'll take a lot of defensive players that were focused on us because they have to focus on a guy who had 1,000 yards and is just a big impact player. So having him there will make it a lot easier on us and the things that we have to do.
I also mentioned with him, he kind of sets an example. Do you feel that way when he's out there? Can you tell a difference in terms of how players?
Oh, he always sets an example. He's a great player. He makes a lot of plays. He's a blue collar guy that knows how to get it done, and he shows it with his play, how he practices, how his work ethic, how he watches films, and anything that he does it to be the best, and it rubs off on us. Yeah.
What's been your sense of how disappointed he was to have to sit out as long as he has?
It hurts him. You know, he texts us every day of the game. He says, "I wish that I could be out there. I give anything to be out there with you guys." So getting those text messages from him reminds us to how precious we have to take the game and play the game for him.
Rocky said, very much citing the receivers, that as a group, and also the quarterback situation and everything has to be a lot better for you guys to win the Mountain West. Is there a sense about that among you guys as receivers that, hey, because you guys have talked about that, hey, we need to step up, but between some uncertainty at quarterback and Rocky feeling like you guys haven't stepped up to do your job as well as he thought, what's your sense of that?
Anytime you have 2 games in a row where you don't have at least 100 yards passing, that's not good. And the way our running game's been doing, they've had 8 or 9 people in the box, and we've had man-to-man coverage just one-on-one, and getting less than 100 yards is really bad. So thankfully we got guys like Darrell, Terry, Nico, Pierce, and Nino moving moving the defensive line for pump and creating holes, and they've got the job done for us.
Do you feel like there's 1 or 2 areas that you guys need to improve in on most of the younger receivers?
You could always improve on anything. There's nothing that we have said we like, okay, we do that every time, or we do that majority of the time. So we always need to improve, but the more we play, I like to say that we're getting better, but we just got to keep practicing and getting in sync.
For any of you guys, really, how do you guys feel you guys are at as a team right now, kind of getting ready for that final sprint to the finish, so to speak?
I mean, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, you can't really complain when you're on top of your side of the division. So Coach always says, I mean, it's better to be chased than be the one chasing. So we're in a good spot as a team, and I feel like the mentality is in the right spot as well. I mean, we're in a great position right now, and it's up to us to keep it that way. Coming down to preparation and execution to make sure that we stay on top. Because every game is going to be a battle from here on out. People are going to be trying to knock us off, and you really can't go into a game half-stepping. So.
Galea, what was it like having Derek Largent back out?
It's good having him back. We really enjoy his presence, and he makes the defense better as a whole. He wasn't like full speed against Hawaii, but I think this is where the bye week comes into play. I mean, when you got guys that are this close to getting back, the bye week is really good. And then I guess if you're not hurt, it's kind of whatever. But this bye week, I think he's going to be he'll be full speed come time in Reno. So that's going to help us as a defense as a whole, get more rotation with the linebackers, keep fresh bodies out there. And plus, he's a talented playmaker. I mean, he can make a lot of plays on the field. So that's going to help us a lot.
Darrell, what's the feeling being able to block with the backs that you guys have? And obviously, Darrell is putting up incredible numbers. You take pride in those numbers too, and what he's doing. And what does it feel like as an offensive line unit right now?
It's good. It feels good right now. You know, having backs like we do, Chase, Pump, Marcus Stamps. You know, they make it really easy for us because all we have to do is to hold that block for just that 1 second, and a 4-yard gain could turn into a touchdown potentially. So, it makes our job a lot easier.
What's it like for you knowing that, every team you face, you probably put 8 or 9 guys in the box? You take it as a challenge, I assume?
It's a challenge, but it's a good challenge because we've proven that we can handle it. And, so if we just keep blocking like we're doing, then it makes it easier for the wideouts to get their one-on-one matchups, and we'll exploit their defense.
How have you guys done that? I mean, it's a pretty big feat to know that you guys are going to run the ball, stack 9 guys in there, and still get one or two guys per guy to block. I mean, why has that happened so well for you guys this year?
So, preparation throughout the week and a mentality going to the game. It's like we know we're going to pound the ball, but at the same time we know people can't stop it because we have that mentality that we're just going to keep pounding.
You guys feel very much in sync as a unit. How has that been?
Oh yeah, we feel definitely in sync. Like I said, we had a good week of practice. We all get on the same page, and we have like a better continuity on the line. So come game day, it's just easy for us.